sounds.
Basic plan ng gabi Nakakay kay saya Nagluto ang ating mga nagkatigon Sa bahay ng bangka Ay mayroong lechon pa Ang lawan na tahanan Ay nagkay iba Tayo na tayo Mayroon na tayo Tinamay at keso Ibang noche buena Sa gabing ito Bukas ay araw ng Pasko Tayo na
I have no idea what that song is. Hi, Heather. All I know is that kind of wore me out. This is called Tag-Along Songs for Remix Christmas. It is non-copyrighted. But as my husband said, nobody cares about the music. Well, maybe I care about the music. I had drumsticks. I had bells going. I had it all, man. I had it all. Welcome to December Lives. I know we're still here. I am still here. We're still here together. And this is day 20. I cannot believe I have been going live for 20 days nonstop, every day, and I'm loving it. I hope you are loving it too. Today we've got a brand new easy Appy. This one is called Tortellini Skewers. And had I actually read the recipe where it said, cook your tortellini first, except the ones that fell on the floor, 1 second, already, we're off to such a great start, hey? So here we go. I'm gonna dump these in my boiling water because these are supposed to be cooked and cooled. So luckily I noticed that about 5 minutes before I was supposed to go live. So I've got them now, on to boil, and we can just do a quick kind of cooling down process with cold water. So how is everybody on this beautiful Sunday morning? Hello, Larissa. How are you? Thanks for coming to Laughter Yoga today. I did a Laughter Yoga with Hilarity this morning at 10 o'clock. Boy, was it a ton of fun. But here's the behind the scenes, Larissa. Here's the behind the scenes for you all. And all I can say is thank God I have put myself back up on my dosage of antidepressants because I was supposed to go live, and I did go live on the Hilarity public page for Laughter Yoga, and my computer crashed at 9:45. Now Graham, my computer rock, was not home. And here I am trying to restart my computer for this thing to get set up. And I have no computer. I'm like, so I took a deep breath and thought, okay, what am I gonna do about this right now? And I did the only thing I could. I grabbed Graham's computer. Thank God that he doesn't have a password on his computer, because the other funny thing was Graham was taking his phone in to get a new battery. So I couldn't even get in contact with him because, of course, I'm texting him going, oh my God, my computer crashed. Where's your computer? No response. I'm thinking, okay, that's it. He's given up on me because I'm panicking, but I wasn't really panicking, which was the okay. I just knew it was going to be okay. Sorry, just stirring my torts here. So I ran and I got his computer and I set it up. Thank God he had Zoom installed on it. But my computer also has my passwords memorized for the Hilarity Zoom stuff to get in. So then, of course, I had to find the password, get into Zoom, set it all up, and of course, my microphone wasn't set with his computer. My ear, you know, I'm going back and forth and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. 9:55, I am set and ready to go for my 10 o'clock show. But my gosh, I'm telling you, I was sweating there for a moment, and nothing you can do but sort of get through it. And I was really happy that my anxiety subsided, that I managed it. and that I didn't panic or freak out too much. Actually, I didn't really at all. And I've shocked myself. I've really shocked myself with how I handled that under pressure, because of course, isn't that everybody's greatest fear? And I don't really think about fear as in, oh my God, I hope my computer doesn't break down. But it did, and I was okay. I survived it. So that's a little inside scoop as to what happened in my before we went live with the Hilarity Laughter Yoga. Just checking my tortellini, because of course I haven't set a timer or anything on this, nor have I started really prepping. And I'm using some skewers for stirring. So here we go. I'm just gonna set the timer now. It's probably been 2 minutes since I've spoken. So we are doing, take a breath, Siobhan. Okay, nobody said that. There was a voice inside my head that said that. Hi, Cynthia, how are you today? So what we're gonna do here is we need to make a little mixture for our skewers. So I'm gonna do that right now, and it calls for a tablespoon of jarred pesto. I've cut this recipe in half because it's Graham and I. Guess what we had for dinner last night? So we OD'd on the pot stickers that I made last night, or that we made together. If you missed last night's live, you should catch it. Graham was my special guest, and we made vegetable pot stickers. I am just impressing myself all over the place with foods that I've never tried before. I've never worked with pot stickers or goyozas or whatever they're called. Never worked with them before. And this morning, get this. Oh, Cynthia's making cookies. Get this morning I wake up and Graham has found a recipe for like breakfast eggs in these wonton things. So I get up at 7 and he's already up in the kitchen with a muffin pan with these wonton wrappers in, pouring in this egg mixture that bakes in the oven, and it comes out and you have these freaking little egg cups with wonton wrappers. Delicious. And before you say it, yes, I know, I probably am one of the luckiest women in the world to be married to such a wonderful man like my husband, who puts up with this crazy. Okay, let's get back to the recipe here. We have got 1 tablespoon of jarred pesto. So we're gonna use this little spoon again. I know I'm measuring, I don't know why. Like I said, I've cut this recipe in half. It called for 2 packages of tortellini, but Graham and I are not gonna eat 2 packages of tortellini skewers. And also, I know, so this recipe, I'm gonna put a little bit more pesto in because I love pesto. And this is just a regular San Remo. I really love San Remo basil pesto. And I was just gonna say something. Cannot remember what I was gonna say. I am sure it'll come back to me. No. Oh, the tortellini. So this recipe called for spinach tortellini, and I could not find spinach tortellini, nor could I find gluten-free, but that's okay. So it's ricotta and kale tortellini. There's a vegetable in there. I got vegetables in here. So I don't know what kale and ricotta cheese, what it's gonna taste like, and the color's not gonna be green like spinach tortellini, but that's okay. So I've got my my tablespoon of pesto in here. We also want a teaspoon of red wine vinegar, which I'll get right now. A teaspoon of red wine vinegar. There we go, a little red wine vinegar. Come back into the camera. Red wine vinegar. And then we have, that's it. And olive oil maybe? Olive oil. 4 tablespoons of olive oil. Okay, I'm gonna get my olive oil. And it says 4 tablespoons, but oh no, that's right. I'm cutting the recipe in half. So that's just gonna be 2 tablespoons. 1 and 2. There we go. So I'm gonna be drizzling this little mixture, pesto, red wine vinegar, and olive oil. That's gonna be drizzled over. And really what this recipe is basically tomato bocconcinis. You know, in the summer, you go to a barbecue and you've got your little cherry tomatoes and your bocconcini, and I think it's basil. I think it's basil for those, but we're actually doing parsley. This recipe also called for mozzarella, but oh no. I bought the wrong size balls. It's okay. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Oh no. Okay. We got little balls. The little balls will do. I could do two little balls instead of a big ball. God, you know, that's the thing with good recipes and with really any recipes is that you can substitute. And of course, we've got our cherry tomatoes here. Right here. And I'm gonna have to chop some parsley because I believe the parsley goes right on. Okay, so here we go. I think this is almost ready. We got about another minute on here and then I'm going to stir. So who else out there cannot believe that Christmas is this week? Me. I cannot believe Christmas is this week. And I'm sure I am not alone in that because I kind of don't know where, I know where October went. October went in a blur of burpees. I don't know where September went. September, now I had a little fender bender in September. So maybe September was my fender bender month where I had to get that fixed. November. I don't really know where November went. July, now I can remember July because it was my birthday and we were sitting out there and that was when we could have, I think we had 7 people over in our backyard, spaced out. August, I can't really remember August either. Maybe I went golfing. I think golfing, I went golfing for the first time in years. Maybe that was August, I can't remember. You know, everything's gone by in such a blur and I'm sure I'm not alone in that. But I have done some amazing things in all those months, behind the scenes, in my study, if you will. And one of them, of course, was to become a certified laughter leader yoga. Certified laughter yoga leader. Say that 5 times fast. And the funny thing about that story about me becoming a laughter yoga teacher is because I didn't even know what I was doing when I signed up for it. A friend of mine had told me about laughter yoga and something inside of me right away went, oh yeah, we're gonna do that. And I went and I looked up laughter yoga and I saw a certification program and I went, oh well, before I sign up for that, why don't I take a laughter yoga class? This was back in August. Why don't I take a laughter yoga class? And I took a laughter yoga class and I didn't like it that much. I went, oh my God, I just stepped into a senior's birthday party. But they're all like 8 years old. What's going on? I thought, I don't want to lead something like this. But it's like the burpees when my head didn't want to, but my gut said we're doing it. Laughter yoga. My head said, no, you don't want to do that. That doesn't look like anything you'd really want to do. But my gut was like, oh, we're doing this, Siobhan. I don't care. Head, screw you, head. And it was like my inner being, again, was guiding me to the computer to sign up for laughter leader yoga certification. And so I did. Now, at that time, of course, and this is a true, Hilarity wasn't doing laughter yoga. I wasn't doing laughter yoga. I'm just getting my tortellinis here. Remind me where I was. We're gonna cool these down a little bit. Gonna put them right in here. Gonna douse them with some cold water to cool them down. But you know, here's another case in point. I don't know why I'm yelling. Because I'm a loud talker. Case in point of the universe has so much of a better plan for you than you can even imagine yourself. So I didn't want to do the laughter yoga thing. It looked really goofy. And so I said, nah, my head said, no, you don't want to do that. You don't want to spend the money to become a certified. What are you going to do with that? But my inside was going, oh, you're signing up and we're doing it now. And I did. And I had no idea what was going to morph from that. And look at it now. I was certified earlier this month. I just got to get a knife. Certified the beginning of December. And we have been on fire, Hilarity has. Oh. Hilarity has been on fire with the laughter yoga since. And my friend and Hilarity comrade Tanya and I took the laughter yoga certification at the same time. And there's a big market for it. I've done many corporations, as you know. But again, this is a prime example of listening to your gut. Not necessarily your head, but your gut. Like what are your instincts telling you to do? What is your gut telling you to do? Because my gut was having no other answer, but we're doing this. And it's because the universe knew that I was going to use it. The universe was going to use me for good, was going to use my laughter for good, was going to use my personality for good. And I just cannot believe, I am just so thrilled with the laughter yoga. And I shared as well, oops, these aren't cooling down. I shared as well, that same thing happened to me with the burpee challenge. I didn't want to do the burpees. My head was saying, we're not doing burpees, but my gut was saying, you're gonna do the burpees. And you know, from that burpee challenge, I was actually noticed, and I've met some wonderful people from all over the world from that burpee challenge. I belong to a couple of other forums as well on Facebook, so I was going live there, not with the burpees, but talking about the burpees, and it got noticed. And, you know, again, that was something I never saw. Again, universe knows way better than you. We can only see so far. And I've talked about that, right? You can only see, you know, like when you're driving at night in your car, you're on a highway and it's dark and you've got your headlights on and you know the road is straight. But you can only see 250 feet in front of you. You can't see that whole entire road. So you just drive that 250 feet. And then when you get to that 250 feet, look, there's 250 more feet that you can see. So you drive 250 feet and there's 250 feet more that you can see. And that's the way I'm living my life. I can't see the huge picture. I have no idea what the universe has in store. All I know is that I'm on this journey and I'm just going as far as I can see. And then I go as far as I can see. That's just how I'm rocking and rolling. There's no point. Hi, Earl. How are you? Earl's here. Okay, these are relatively cool now. Just put them on put them somewhere. Put them on a towel. So here are my kale and ricotta tortellini. Now that might be a bad word for you, Earl. Kale. Oh well. So we're gonna start to skewer them. Now the funny thing about these skewers, I said to Graham, can you pick me up some skewers? I've got two choices for skewers. I've either got these long MFs, or I've got these, or I've got toothpicks. You know, that's the choice. And toothpicks are not gonna be big enough. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna skewer. And what are we doing here? Like, this is so easy, right? Another easy Appy that, again, I've never ever made or done before ever. And basically on small skewers, 1 tortellini, it's pretty easy, 1 tomato, yeah, and 1 matzah per skewer. Lay the skewers on a platter and drizzle. My sister actually said I could make a bouquet. So we're just gonna start here. There's, look, 1 tortellini, ha 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 ha. And again, if you've ever made, I don't think it matters the order, does it? If you've ever made bocconcini, yeah. I don't think that's supposed to happen. And maybe, I don't know. You know, I guess I'm just gonna do that. And then I'll make some sort of fun bouquet or something with it. I'm stabbing it right through the middle. Was there an order? Again, I don't think there's an order. Maybe the tomato, because the tomato's colorful. Okay, there's the tomato. And then there's a bocconcini. See how fun and easy that is? And again, if we were going somewhere, yeah. I don't think I finished telling you what Graham and I had for dinner last night, besides the vegetable pot stickers. We also had the leftover cheese in the Pillsbury pastry. Remember we made that the other day? We meaning the royal we as in me and all of you. We did that, and we ate that. And then I think we had cheese balls. The infamous cheese balls sitting in the fridge. So that was our dinner last night. It was all easy Appies that we ate last night for dinner. But you know what? It filled us up, and they're gone now. And that's great. So everybody who keeps asking about where all the food is going, Graham and I are managing quite nicely, thank you, to eat all the food. But, you know, things could be worse. I could not have the food, and that would be terrible. So these are fun. I can see how this is going to, what I'm going to do with this. I can see a bigger picture. Get what I did there? I can see a bigger picture. So as you can see, I'm going to put these around in a circle like this, all the way around, and then I'm going to drizzle. And Graham and I will probably have this for a late lunch and an early appetizer for our dinner. Oh, hi, Quinn. How are you? Hi, Quinn. I'm so happy to see you here. That is wonderful. I love what you're doing, Quinn. I watched your video that you, I think your dad might have posted it on his Facebook page, and I watched your video of COVID and the times that we're in, and it was very well done. Graham is pretending now that he's on. You got to get the drizzle. You got to get the drizzle. Anyway, Quinn, very well done. You're quite the young lady. I'm very proud of you. So that's awesome. And you probably have lots of snow out there. We don't have rain today, but we do have a rain coming all this week, I think. I don't think we're going to have a white Christmas. Although my fingers are still crossed because I really, really, really want to have a white Christmas. And I think we had a white Christmas here a few years ago. I know the very first Christmas that I spent, well, there's two Christmases. The Christmas that I spent out here when I moved to the mainland was very snowy, very, very snowy. So I had a white Christmas for that first year. That was 2008 that I moved here, Christmas, from Victoria to the mainland. And of course there was the snowstorm, the blizzard of 96, I think it was. So again, I had lived out here for a year where they said it never snowed. And then we get like the blizzard of the century, I think is actually what they called it, the blizzard of the century. Oh, that's not gonna work. Oh, tortellini down. Kale and ricotta tortellini. Yum. Just a little bland, and I think that's why this sauce drizzled over top is going to be so good. Here we go. Here we go. Do you know, if Quinn is still watching, Quinn, I remember the day that the day your dad told me you were born. It was quite a day in his world, let me tell you, and you were somebody who had a mission, and I really admire you for that. And I love your dad and your mom. If they're watching, give them a big hug for me. There we go. Okay, so this isn't looking too bad, what I'm doing here. What am I doing? What am I doing? So here we go. I'm making some sort of skewer type thing. Hi, Carol. You forgot? Oh, I'm late. Yes, you are late. Nasty, nasty girl. Someone's showing up late for my very important live. We're almost done here, too. I really want to thank everybody who's watching on the replay or who's coming in. We've got 2 more days in the kitchen. 2 more days. And tomorrow and the next 2 days, we are doing some dips. I'm doing hummus. Actually, I'm doing spinach and artichoke hummus. which should be really good. I've made hummus before, but not spinach and artichoke hummus. And then I can't remember what the 23rd is. The 24th, it'll be story time on the 24th. I'm not sure of my time yet. And Christmas Day, I'm gonna go live a couple of times in the day. I'm gonna do, I'm probably gonna do Christmas morning breakfast here for shits and giggles. I've got a great gingerbread pancake recipe that I'm gonna do Christmas morning. And I also am gonna go live Christmas night. For me, it's for me as much as it's for anybody else out there who wants a friendly face, wants a laugh, wants to hang out for half an hour. That's what I'm all about. Oh crap. There we go. This one's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, Jim! It's not gonna work! Okay, hold on here. There we go. This is dripping. There we go. Okay, I am almost gonna be done here, and then I wanna show you what I'm gonna do with these huge skewers. Because it's gonna be really pretty once I drizzle. And again, next year when COVID is, when we've got all of this under control and we are visiting again, I hope I'm invited to a lot of parties because I have appies that I know how to do now that are so easy that I can bring to any party, which is thrilling for me. Usually Graham makes the appies, and he is a really good appy kind of guy. He never does anything simple, my husband. If he's gonna do an appy, it's gonna be like ceviche or, something that's got 12 ingredients and takes 3 hours to put together. But again, that's where our vive la différence, right? Like he's all out and I'm halfway out. Oh my goodness. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna get all of these skewered. And maybe this is just the other pasta is going to be a nice side dish for Graham and his lunch tomorrow. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? Now, wouldn't that be me being a nice wife? He could take the last of this tortellini with some of the pesto. And I think I'm going to be a nice wife today. And did you hear that, Graham? I'm going to save you some tortellini so you can, Graham's out raking. He's coming in and out very quietly. So, wow. So here's what we got. I'm excited. So the skewers are now like a starfish. Hi, Jody. How are you, Jody? We missed you today in laughter yoga. So here we go. Look at that. I've made a star. And now what I'm going to do with the pesto, the drizzling pesto. Here we go. Hold on one sec. This is dangerous. So I'm going to take some of this pesto drizzle that I did, and you can see I am just drizzle, drizzle. My drizzling capabilities leave a little to be desired, but I'm thinking that no matter what, it's pesto and red wine vinegar. There we go. So this is it with the drizzle. Check it out. Let's see if you can see that. With the drizzle. Oh yeah. Now let's see if this was like a real party that I was going to. And I'm a hostess walking around. Watch your eyes, everybody. Watch your eyes. Watch your boobs. Watch your ties. Watch your eyes. Watch your nose. Watch your ears. Would you care for an appetizer? Don't let me stab you in the eye as I offer this to you. So let's go, let's try this. Then you're at a party and you've got this huge skewer. How do you eat that? You just sort of slide them off? I guess you just sort of slide them off. That's classy right there. That is classy. Tasty. Very, very tasty. Can you believe it's 30 minutes already? Again? I don't know where the time goes. All I know is that it goes. Tomorrow I have to check my calendar to see when I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna take a pretty picture of these. I might, no, I'm not gonna skewer up anymore because this is gonna be Graham and I's lunch, late lunch, early dinner, late lunch or appetizer for dinner. I think it's going to be, I might do it in the morning or I might do it in the afternoon. Well, obviously it's going to be morning or afternoon. I will put it in the comments. I'll put it in the top what time I'm going live tomorrow. And we're doing spinach and artichoke hummus tomorrow. So that should be delicious. I've never had spinach and artichoke hummus before. I mean, I've had roasted red pepper hummus and caramelized onion hummus and pine nuts and hummus and a bunch of stuff, but never spinach and artichoke and never homemade. So thank you so much for tuning in again today. Day 20 is done. And tomorrow, day 21, Easy Appy Week continues. And I'll put the time in the top there, in the top of this. And thank you all so much for tuning in. And this is Siobhan over and out for another day. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching, everybody.